Hey guys, it's Carolyn, and I have a book haul, or not a book haul, a book tag for you guys today. And what this is it's actually going to be a mashup of two different book tags. I saw a video on Kimberly's channel from Kimberly's Book Nook where she did, she showed people box sets and then bind-ups, but then she found out that Alyssa from AC Reads had done a very similar video a few days earlier. So basically, Alyssa's video was just box sets, and then Kimberly's video was box sets and bind-ups. So Kimberly ended up giving Alyssa credit, but she just added in the bind-up part. So I'm going to give them both credit. Alyssa for the box sets part, and Kimberly for the bind-ups addition to that tag. So I'm going to link both their channels down below. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is, this is actually, I found so many bind-ups in my collection that I'm going to do part one, which is going to be box sets and some bind-ups, and then part two is going to be the rest of the bind-ups. And there's a few that I'm missing that I'll mention. But let's get started with the box sets. Okay, so first we have the beautiful John Green box set. I love it, and this was designed by Karen Cavett, because she's fantastic, and it's just all stuff related to John Green's books, and it's fantastic. And it contains An Abundance of Catherines, Paper Towns, Fault in Our Stars, and Looking for Alaska, all by John Green. Pub order is Looking for Alaska, An Abundance of Catherines, Paper Towns, then Fault in Our Stars. But I have them like this because these three are the three that I haven't read. I'm really ashamed to say that I have only read this one so far. But I will be reading the other three this year. It is my goal. I will get that done. And yeah, so it's very pretty with all the stuff on it from his books, like different references, and it's just black, white, and blue, and blue's my favorite color, so. Okay. Next, we have another box set that I love, which is the Iron Fae series by Julie Kagawa. There's the Iron Fae thing on top. And it has Iron King, Iron Daughter, Iron Queen, and Iron Knight. And I haven't read Iron Queen or Iron Knight yet, but that's either going to be this month or next month. And it's just, this is a beautiful box set because it's just got fantastic colors, and it's got like a crown, flower, snowflake, butterfly, and just, I really love the spiral pattern. It's just gorgeous, and it's got a whole bunch of different colors in it. So yeah, this is a gorgeous box set. So, I love it. And I'm ashamed to say, you guys, that I've only completed one of the box sets, which you will see in a minute. The only one of the box sets that I have completed is the City of Bones box set. It has the first three books in the Mortal Instruments series, and it's not nearly as nice looking as when I first showed it in a haul, because I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this in a haul at some point when I first started this channel, but it's not nearly as pretty because once you read the books and they aren't as pristine, they tend to not fit in the box as well, so the box is now kind of busted, which is a shame. But I love it because it's got each of the covers, like it's got the main cover from City of Bones, and then it's got a little thing that has all the covers: City of Bones, City of Ashes, and City of Glass. And did I say these are by Cassandra Clare? Because if I didn't, they're by Cassandra Clare. But yeah, I love this series. I got through these really quickly, and I'm going to be finishing the rest of Infernal Devices and Mortal Instruments very soon. And then we have Game of Thrones, this giant thing. It's got, and this is the Song of Ice and Fire, first four books by George R.R. Martin, and it's got Game of Thrones, Clash of Kings, Storm of Swords, and Feast of Crows. And I really need to go ahead and read these because I'm really eager to see the show, but I really want to read the books first. So these need to happen soon. Yeah. Oh, and I really like the box set because it's got the movie stuff on it, or the show stuff on it, so it's like Sean Bean, and just a really pretty picture on the back. And then I don't know who that is, but she's cool. The last one is probably my favorite just because it's old and it's just a very cute little box set, and it is an Agatha Christie box set. I found this in my library. Like, my library has a store where they sell like old books and stuff, and this was there, and it was like $3. Oh, it's still got the little price tag on it. But it's a combo of some Hercule Poirot novels and some Miss Marple novels, who are Agatha Christie's two most famous detectives. So it's got The Secret of Chimneys for Miss Marple, and then the rest are Poirot, and it's Taken at the Flood, Three-Act Tragedy, and Dumb Witness. And I've seen all of the film adaptations of these, and I think the first one of these that I really want to read is Dumb Witness, because it's actually centered around a dog, and he's adorable. So yeah, I think that'd be really fun. But yeah, this is just a really cute little box set. Sorry if I'm talking too much, guys. Anyway, so on to the bind-ups. When I was looking, I found out that I have so many Nora Roberts bind-ups that they got their own little category. So those are the bind-ups that I'm going to show you in the rest of this video. Okay, good, I have plenty of time. Okay, this one is from her Cordelia's Royal Family saga, and it is a bind-up of two of the stories, which the people in them are Bennett and Camilla, and the books or the stories are The Playboy Prince and Cordelia's Crown Jewel. And I also have another bind-up from this saga, but I don't know where it is, so yeah. Pretend like this is both of them. Yeah, sorry. Okay, and then I have all of these bind-ups from the McGregor saga, also by Nora Roberts, and these are totally going to be out of order. But this one is the McGregors, Robert and Sybil, and the stories in it are The Winning Hand and The Perfect Neighbor. These are the McGregor Brides bind-up, which is a bind-up of 3 stories, and these don't actually have different titles. They just have like each girl's name. So part 1 is Laura, part 2 is Gwendolyn, and part 3 is Julia. So, and they're falling. This is the McGregor Grooms, which is also a bind-up of 3, and I think also has just the names. Yeah, part 1 is DC, part 2 is Duncan, and part 3 is Ian. And then the McGregors, Alan and Grant, and the stories in this one are All the Possibilities and One Man's Art. This one is Serena and Kane, and it is Playing the Odds and Tempting Fate. And then this one is probably my favorite Nora Roberts bind-up ever. The bind-up itself is called The Donovan Legacy, and it's about 3 siblings who have magical abilities. Like, it's 2 sisters and a brother, and they all have different magical powers. And the 3 stories in this are Roberts is Irish Hearts, and the two stories in this one are Irish Thoroughbred and the sequel Irish Rose. So, yeah, I have a lot of Nora Roberts bind-ups. I just really like her writing. I have a whole bunch of other Nora Roberts books that aren't even, they aren't even bind-ups, they're just regular stories. And yeah, I really like her writing because she's very good at, I think I explained this when I was talking about the Bride Quartet, because I'm also still reading that. And, she's just very good at showing bonds and relationships, like especially familial and friends, because a lot of her main characters have very strong friend bonds or they have very strong family bonds, and I just think that that's really cool because you don't really see that aspect in a whole lot of romance writing. So yeah, I think it's awesome. So yeah, those are all of my Nora Roberts bind-ups. And, so that's the end of part 1. And then in part 2, I'm going to show you the rest of my bind-ups and explain about the 2 or 3 that I can't find, unfortunately. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment if you've read any of these books, or if you want to know more about any of them, or like any of the box sets or anything. And, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys, bye.